Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers.
Hello everyone, Ryu here. Today we're going to talk about Mega Man on the Game Boy. Now, Mega Man came out on the Game Boy in 1991. These games had what was called the World Series structure. This is Mega Man Dr.Wily's revenge. Mega Man 5 out of these was considered the best one, I believe. Controls are good, music's great. This is on the Game Boy app on the Switch, by the way. Let's see. I'm glad they made these playable, by the way. I actually first got this game because I found it laying on the ground and I picked it up and put it in my Game Boy to see if it worked. I used to carry my Game Boy to school pretty much all the time. Now, there's 4 bosses, right? So we've got Cut Man. I think that's Flame Man, Ice Man, and Electro Man. Yeah. Cut Man, Elect Man, Ice Man, and Fire Man. So there's actually 8 bosses. But the other 4 only appear in Dr. Wily's castle after you beat these guys. Right? There's also Inker, the Mega Man Killer, and the Mirror Buster. It was known for being very difficult. So there's 2 halves to this game, really. This main part, and then Dr. Wily's Fortress, which is the second part. Games have really come a long way over the years. This also used assets from the NES game itself. I probably won't even be able to get to any of the bosses. There's no E-Tanks in this game, by the way, like the other Mega Man games have. At least I don't think there is. I don't really remember. But I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have that. The music is great, and the graphics and decorations are awesome. The background designs and stuff are really good. You know, due to the limitations of the Game Boy, they did a really good job on this, actually. They had to pack a lot into a very small cartridge, which was pretty difficult to do at that time. Nonetheless, they did succeed. This was made by a different team, by the way, not Capcom's in-house team, which is pretty surprising. Now the Game Boy said it had dot matrix technology, and the background was a greenish color. There's the password screen. The Minakuchi Engineering is who developed this, rather than Capcom's internal team, and established more or less the blueprint for the rest of the Game Boy games in this series. B button continues, A button we go to the stage select. So let's look at Iceman stage. This is graphically amazing for the Game Boy. Of course you slip and slide on the ice. What games from the eras of the console wars looked like. There's some good variety here. I'd say it's pretty faithful to Mega Man games. There we go. Oh, that was bad. Well, at least we got a checkpoint. There we go. Got past that part. Oh, buddy. Oh, that sucked. Alright, let's check the other stages. Aw man, disappearing blocks, really? I hate these. There's a reason the AVGN made fun of stuff like this. Timing those blocks is just ass. Now you'll notice that there's a knockback effect when you get hit. Also ass. One thing you had to have with older games is timing. Getting past difficult jumps really sucked. Oh, whoops. I should have waited for the blocks. Oh well. Alright, let's check out Flame Man stage. I'm glad I get to share these older games with you guys. It's pretty cool that they released these on the Game Boy app. You know, when the Switch Online first came out and these apps were available, there wasn't really a whole lot to them. But they've really added quite a bit of stuff. I hope they add more titles, or continue to add more titles. Games like this are nice to see on the retro game apps. Whoa, oh, I hit the lava. Oh, look at that, I went up. It looks like Mega Man sort of has a 5 o'clock shadow or a beard. Oh, we missed the one up. Which is kind of funny. Play the Game Boy Mega Man and you get Giga Chad bearded Mega Man. I hate that knockback effect. It's just really shitty. A lot of your deaths will come specifically from that effect. I've always hated games that had the knockback effect. It makes getting past certain parts of the game unnecessarily hard. All in all, not a bad game, I would say. Just really, really difficult. But that's all the time I have today, my friends. I love you all. You can and you will achieve your dreams, my friends. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate all of you. I will see you all again very soon. I hope you like this brief look at the Game Boy Mega Man games. You can play these on the Switch, Nintendo Switch Game Boy app. Anyway, thanks for listening, friends, and have a great day.